Hi. I always try and get it just at the right time. You know I do. You know I do. How's it going, everybody? Happy Sunday. Man, it feels good to be like doing a normal thing. Uh, it's been months since I kind of been on a regular sort of schedule, and I'm not sure it's gonna last for over the next few weeks, but at least right now, today we're here and we're gonna have some fun. We're gonna do some good stuff. It's boy, is it LED season or what, right? Holy cow. Holy cow. All right, let's do the roll call. Roll call. Looks like Ryan got first. Nicolau, you are so close all the time. T-Baru, how's it going? Almost first. Third isn't bad. Neil and Chad and Aaron, how's it going? Steve Vaughn, Tony Alonso, how's it going? Turtle plates. Turtle plates. Turtle plates are awesome, by the way. Did I show turtle plates last time? I think we may have. Oh, and Blade is here. We got some good stuff brewing. I just got your messages about checking the IP and stuff, so I will do that live. Who here uses RTLAMR? I have no idea what that is, Aaron. So I might use it, but I don't know it if I do. Oh, Alexander's like, oh, I'm late. It's been like 30 seconds. You're okay. What could possibly go wrong? That's right, we'll do it live. What could possibly go wrong? Yona's here and John. All right, everybody. Okay, well, hey, thanks for being here. So, got to start off in the usual fashion. PCB Way, thank you for sponsoring the video. You guys have been fantastic to me. If you guys need 3D printing, if you need PCBs, if you need sheet metal bending, CNC routing, pretty much any other kind of manufacturing stuff, check them out. Quindor does use them as well for his prototyping boards. So it's a cool thing. I don't think a lot of us have a lot of PCBs that we're making, but you know, if you do, I wish I did. I wish I had time to do more stuff. Wrong in sentence is a rule, not an exception. I don't know what that means. RTLAMR2MQTT. Oh, we'll do it live. That's right. Screw it. We'll do it live. Wireless meter reading. Oh, cool. Okay, so that's that must be something that happens in other places. Mine is that like another? I don't know. Does anybody in the U.S. have that? I don't. I certainly don't. They don't give us access to read our own meters. We got to come up with it ourselves. Turkeys. All right. Well, anyways, thank you, PCB Way. And then one more thing that I will mention as a segue to somebody else who's been good to me and helped me out. So we get the sponsor stuff kind of out of the way. Elegoo makes 3D printers. They actually make a lot of stuff. I think you probably remember I may have talked about this one already. I don't know, but they asked me to talk about it again because Black Friday is coming up. But it's funny, it's out of stock in the US. Anyways, this is their Pro. So this is their Neptune 3 Pro. So its form factor size is similar to like the Ender 3. Can't get any pictures to show up big. Its size is like the Ender 3. The difference between the Pro and the previous one is the Pro has a direct extruder. It keeps going to that picture, and I don't want that picture. The Pro has a direct drive extruder, okay, and it has double Z axis, and it has some LEDs, and they've done a much better job with the design and the wire handling, and it's only like $22 more than the regular Neptune 3, which was a good printer too. The problems I had with the Neptune 3, the only problems I didn't have any problem with the function. The problems were like the wiring, and the power supply location was kind of dumb. The power supply location on the regular Neptune 3 was over here, kind of on the side. This one, they tucked it back under the bottom. They did a lot of stuff in styling just to make this thing look better. It still has a run out sensor. It still does. I think their best feature to me is their automatic bed leveling thing that just uses the nozzle. It just uses there's not like the extra little stopper. So it just bounces around and uses the nozzle. So if you're in the market for a 3D printer, I mean, there's a lot of good ones out there. These have been working well for me. So check them out. Did I put a link? I think I did put a link in the description, so I won't bother sending you another one. But anyways, the EU, the UK, and AU have them in stock. Looks like they're supposed to have some in the US in another couple of weeks. So All right. Thank you, Elegoo, and thank you, PCB Way. Now, Jesse says, Permatrack updates. We have some coming. I know that, Jesse. And I know I say that every single time, but it's true. We do have some coming. Hello, Richard. What are you looking for, Jesse? And are you in Utah? Because if you're in Utah, we got something special. If you can come pick stuff up, we've got sort of a new thing we've been working with or trying to do for as an option, because and it's taken a long time, but it's sort of an option because last year we were having a real hard time getting stuff from China, which still, as you can see, takes a long time. And so we've got a Canadian manufacturer now as well. The track is a little different. It's still very good, but it's not exactly the same. So it's not completely interchangeable. It's aluminum. It's 6 feet long instead of 4 feet long, which makes it really hard to ship. So we may switch it back to 4 feet to make it shippable. That would probably help a lot, but we're trying to do it for some local installers, and it still probably will be pretty popular with them. But anyways, I'm going to install some on my house. So if you're here in town, we got some really good aluminum stuff in white, but the other stuff is coming. I don't know what else. I wish I could tell you more, but it's coming. Sorry. Where's the best place to buy it? Man. Well, the only place that we have it is on the website, or if you live in Utah, you can come get some. Discount to come and take the product from you? Yeah. Yona, are you coming? You're in New Jersey? Darn it, Jesse. Well, let me make. I should have a better estimate on when it's going to arrive, but I wish I should just start having that ready, right? Let me just see. Do we have an estimate for when the next shipment of Okay, we'll see if I get an answer. Are there any Dig quads or Dig-Octa stock coming soon? There will be. I will have some quads, and please don't destroy the website. But I will have. I have some quads which I will post later today, and I think I have a spattering of Unos as well. There's also the Octas are all gone. I do have some of the power boards, Power 5s. The Power 5s and Power 7s. And I do have a shipment coming in from the factory. I think it's supposed to leave on Monday. It's supposed to leave the factory Monday and head to me. So hopefully into the week, we should get it, and then we can start shipping it out the following week. I could not believe 9 sets of light packs. Can't wait to get them up. Oh, awesome, Jesse. Awesome. So you got the lights, but you don't have the track. Okay. I wish, man, I say this every year. What is this, guys? The 3rd year in a row, at least? If not, it's the 3rd year. We did it 20, 21, 22. And even before that, probably even with other things. But thank you, Heli Pilot. How's it going, man? Every single year, it's the same bleeping story. Like, we can't get enough stuff. Like, we can't make enough controllers. We can't get the track fast enough. It's crazy. It's crazy. That's a good problem to have, but I'm sorry to everybody who's trying to get it and isn't getting it. Let's talk for a minute about this past week, all right? This crazy Octa shipment that we got. Oh my goodness. That kicked my butt in so many ways. Let me just tell the story, all right? And I'm just doing this because you're my friends, and so, we're just talking shop, okay? So Quindor wanted to announce the Octa, right? That the Octa was coming out and the Dig-to-Go at the same time. But it seemed like the Octa was just the thing that everybody was looking for. Oh, Blade, working. Did you see that? You did it. Blade did that. Okay, anyways, I'm going to finish telling my story. Blade, you keep doing what you're doing. It works. Oh my gosh. Okay, look, I gotta. Should I what? Tell the story? Don't tell the story. Talk about what Blade's doing. Okay, okay, go to Discord and do your slash here. All right. What that does is that gives you cashews, which are our currency for the stream. We've got it working now. Blade just demonstrated that the proof of concept is finally here, that there will be the ability for people to put a command in, I think it's Discord, right? Blade, does it have to be Discord, or is it the YouTube or Twitch chat as well? I believe it's Discord. Put it in Discord, and or there'll be ways to do this. Like, I'm not doing that. He is doing that. So we're going to make it so that people can use their cashews to make little graphics and fun things happen on the screen. All right. And probably a variety of other things. But for now, that's pretty bleeping awesome. Right. So yes, it has to be Discord. So go to Discord, and there's the link for Aaron, who asked. Blade is a flippin' wizard. Oh, where's Sir Goodenough? He would be so excited right now. He'd be so excited right now. Speaking of, let me turn on my lights so that if anybody pages me, it works. There we go. Okay. Test run for staff only. That's right. That's right. But it works. So it will come. It will be something that will roll out to everybody, okay? But for now, this is the proof of concept. Yay! Good job. Good job. Sir Goodenough, did you see that? Did you see it? Woohoo! And here. Double barrel. Oh, man. Here it comes. Here comes the choo-choo train. Choo-choo. And he cuts it off. Did you cut it off on purpose? It must be cutting it off after a certain time. Is that what's happening? Timothy, Mexico, sitting by the pool. Who's jealous? I'm jealous. I'm jealous. All right. I do want to get this story out about the Octas. All right. So we made the announcement. Quindor made the announcement, posted video and stuff for the Octas on a Friday. And I typically don't put anything up for sale on the website unless I have it on hand, right? I just don't want to, I don't want the trouble. I don't want people to be waiting for a long time to get their stuff. And I don't want to be holding on to somebody's money when I don't have the thing that they want, right? I could do pre-orders, and I'm sure everybody would order, right? And I would probably have thousands of dollars just sitting, waiting for orders to be filled. And that would, for me, would be a ridiculous amount of anxiety, and I don't want it. But for this case, we said, okay, well, they're going to be shipping out pretty soon from China, like within a couple days, and I'll get them, and then I'll be able to get them filled and get them shipped out pretty quickly. So we thought. It took a bit longer than we had hoped. And so from the time that, well, first of all, when I posted them for sale, the website just self-destructed, right? I mean, it was just a nightmare, and it blew up, and people couldn't order. And it was messing up, duplicating orders. It wasn't sending people verifications. It was a nightmare. And that lasted for a couple days. It ended up being, I think, almost 10 days from the announcement to the time that I actually got the Octas in my hands. And then when I got them, I had like the actual Octa thing, you know, the actual boards here. So I knew sort of the weight and sort of the size. And I had anticipated that and got some boxes and things to use, but I didn't anticipate that they were going to already have their own boxes. I knew that was coming. I didn't think it was going to be this batch. I thought it was going to be the next batch. But as all of you know who got them, the Octas and the power boards come in a box. It's a nice little packaged box. It's probably going to be updated later with some cool logo and some things, and it's got some instructions inside, and the antennas inside, and some of the hardware for the standoffs and stuff is all inside the box. It's really nice. I mean, it's really nice. What you guys are getting for the price is crazy good. So, and it's all thanks to Quindor, by the way. But I didn't anticipate that. So then I got all these things, and I start trying to pack them, and I didn't have the right stuff to pack them. So I had to scramble to try and get some stuff and pack them. I way underpaid on the shipping, which so far it seems like they're actually being shipped, and they haven't been sent back to me, which is a nice thing. So far, so good. And then some, you know, I didn't anticipate that some people would buy so many. So there was a lot of times that, somebody bought like 4 of these and 4 of those and 4 of those. And it had this like huge box that weighed like 10 pounds. And so anyways, at this point now I've got the shipping, I've got the packing stuff solid now. I got the right size boxes and I got some methods for doing that. So that'll be a lot better. I made some changes on the website so that I don't get too upside down on shipping stuff. So there's a limit. There's not a total limit on the number you can buy. There's just a limit on the number you can buy at once. And that's because I do like the set rate shipping. And so in order to not have somebody order, 20 pounds worth of stuff when the shipping cost that I include, only covers like a pound and a half or something like that. I kind of limit that a little bit. So fix that. And then I won't be posting them again until I actually have them in hand. But it was quite a learning experience. Thank you for toughing it out with me. It was crazy here for a couple of days. It's still a bit of chaos in the little packing room that we have downstairs, but we got it all done and the whole family pitched in. It was really great. And there were times I was like, why am I doing this? This is just horrible. But then when we had like all my kids and Mrs. Z's and we were all chipping in and pitching in, everybody had a task and we spent, 2 days just packing orders and boxes and doing the things. And then we discovered that there's a loading dock at the post office. We had so much stuff. They sent us around to the loading dock at the post office. So anyways, it was quite a good experience. I hope everybody got their stuff. And I hope you have a great experience with your new boards and stuff. So, but if there's no product to support, it's hard to support, What's that? Why don't people just purchase through the international site? I live in Arizona and received in about 3 days. Priority shipping, of course. Yeah. Great. If I don't have it, I am all about you going to the international store. I'm not you don't hurt my feelings. I totally understand. I want you to get which squirrel that which is the one Sir Goodenough, I think I took it out Blade and I went through them and we picked out the ones that were okay to use. And we left the one that was not okay to use off. I could just delete it. It's probably the right thing to do. Yeah, you do pay a bit on that, but you got a new list. We have to go through it again. Oh, okay. I should just delete it. I'll just delete it. Let's just do that. I think let's see. Yep, it's that one. Okay, we're just going to delete it. Watch. Bye-bye. Remove. Bye. Gone. Now you don't have to worry about it. Guessing the post office may have an API you could integrate into the website where you could zip code. Yeah, and I've thought about doing that too. We'll see how this change goes, C# worm. And if this change that I instituted fixes it and it's manageable and the post office doesn't send me a ridiculously huge bill or start sending stuff back, then we'll stick with what we got. But yeah, there is definitely a way that you can estimate the shipping cost and just have people pay that. It's so variable. It's not so variable. It's slightly variable, and it varies at different times of year. It would probably be the easier thing to do to have it vary like that. But I don't know. This is how I started doing it, so this is how I've been doing it. But you're totally right, and we may get there. Yeah. Yeah, I totally, and you could choose your shipping other ways too. So maybe I'll do that. The reason I don't want to do too many other shipping, I guess I could do the shipping things. They would just have to come pick it up. Anyways. Blade, you can release it. Yeah. You want to? If you're ready, if you think you're ready, let's do it. Let's do it. Give it a go. We can always stop, right? If it gets crazy or out of hand or breaks, we can stop. What could possibly go wrong? Right, Jesse? If it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? All right. Blade's going to work on giving everybody access to make this magic stuff. Did I make it time? Yes, you did, Justin Z. You made it in time. And I think you should be able to try it. Hook up with Blade. He's been working on it. So this is going to be really fun for me too, because this is going to give me the opportunity to make more new sort of graphics and fun things that people can activate. So you can finally, we've been working on this for like a year. You can finally spend your cashews, your stream, being part of the stream. You can be part of the stream by spending your cashews and doing stuff like that, right? Pretty sweet. So we can come up with a whole bunch of those kind of things. Spam warning. Yeah, that's right. He's got that built in there too, somehow or other. There's like a timing thing, like you getting a queue, and I don't remember. Blade's got it all worked out. Flipping genius that he is. +1 on ordering from international site, 5 days to OKC via DHL. Especially if you really need it. Like if you really need it and you need it now and you don't mind paying the more for shipping, do it. I'm not ever going to tell you, oh, just wait, I'll get it, and just I want people to get what they want. The reason that I have the store in the first place is just to try and make it easier. If I'm not making it easier, then that's fine. Go get it from the other store. I have no problem with that. Okay. You want to frag? We're going to do a lot of cool stuff. Okay. Let's do a couple of things that we talked about. Oh, this is so soothing. So the things that I put in the bye unicorn, bye. The things that I wanted to talk about today. So we talk a lot about the controllers, right? And the controllers and wLED, right? The settings and such. I've been working on a couple other things that I think, or been playing around with a couple other things that I think will probably be useful to people. And that is options for connecting your LEDs, like the strips. I'm sorry, the strings, not the strips, the strings, and enclosures, boxes for things. So I've got I got 4 different boxes here to look at. I think I know which one I would get, but I'll show you where I got some of these, and we can look at some of the price differences and stuff. If you have time, you're going to be better off ordering from AliExpress, but not everybody has that kind of time, right? Even though they're pretty fast too. They're not too bad. The other thing is some of these connections between wires. So let's look at connections between wires, okay? We're going to turn on the camera here. And I'm getting a new camera that should be pretty good. We'll see how it goes. Oh, these are my lasers. That's for something else. All right. So I just got these in, and I'm actually pretty excited about these. And I've kind of shown these to you before. You may have seen these kinds of things. These are a really kind of waterproof outdoor splice thing. So if you've got a splice of your wire. Oh, my assistant. Oh, my assistant. Oh, no, this is the Zigbee.
Oh, the Zigbee. Oh, the Zigbee. Oh, the Zigbee.
All right. If you've got a splice partway through whether you've got to do it from your controller to the first pixel, or whether you're going between strings of pixels or something, and you don't want to do what I usually do, which is just wrap it in electrical tape, then something like this is going to be a pretty decent option. These are, we'll look at the link real quick. They're $1, or depending on which one you get, they might be more than that a piece. I've got some I'm going to start listing in the store. I don't think I have these to list in the store. But I do have a couple hundred. I do have a couple hundred of this style of thing. So there's a couple things you can do here. These I like. They're very simple. You clip this thing up, and the orange is orange, and yellow is yellow, and blue is blue. So you could just take your wires on each side, strip them, and put them in here, clip them down. Well, make sure you've gone through this thing first, or you'll be kicking yourself. And then you slide it in there, and then your cable just goes through here. And when you tighten this thing down, this gets super, super tight. It can go down pretty far. Certainly if you have 3 cables, a 3 18 gauge wire, that that'll work to keep it pretty well sealed. I'm not sure you would want to submerge these, but short of submerging them, they're going to be pretty solid. All right, so that's a good one. I like this one. Although I think this one's the most expensive. We'll go on AliExpress here in a minute and look at them. This one's kind of cool because it's a much sturdier connector than this. I've had these before. I showed you guys some of these things like last year sometime. And when I used them before, some of these broke. And this company looks a little bit better than the one that I had before. Here's the ones I had before. So the ones I had before were bigger, but they were also kind of modular. You could take them apart and put them back together. But I did have some of these break on me, and I was a little disappointed in that. But it's just so huge and bulky. So this is just a slightly improved or an improved version of this. This is a wego, right? I mean, or at least the function of the wego, which is a lot more, seems to me to be a lot more sturdy and a lot more snappy. And this one is built into this piece in the middle of these. So that's kind of cool how that works. Fireworks. Some of these things I can hear the sound on and some of them I can't. Oh, I just cross-threaded that. So there's, let's see here. Why is that struggling here? Is this the wrong one? Maybe that's the wrong one. Shouldn't be. Yeah, it was. Okay. So there's that one. There's this style. Oh, and then the other thing I wanted to show you here is that if you're using a booster, say you've got a booster halfway through, these are perfect for holding a booster. Look at that. Look at that. They go right in there. So if you, and the booster does, it's a splicer, right? You can just connect the two splices, but you also get the boosting ability. So this thing's great. These are great for holding these boosters. By the time I post them on my store, they'll probably be a couple dollars each. But if you wanted to get them from AliExpress, let's go find the links real quick. There's the perfect use case, right? Let's go to AliExpress and we'll find them. I know I'll use electric tape, Stove Doctor. I'll use electrical tape, but if anybody doesn't want to use electrical tape, if you don't want to do it my way, if you want to do it the right way, turkey liver this thing. I suppose I should be happy that AliExpress always wants to verify my identity. Probably protecting me from something. Can you protect me from yourself? You guys having fun over there? You guys having fun with your where's happening here? Where's my AliExpress thing? Sent it to Gmail. Not there. Not there. Not there. There it is. What's happening here? Well, that was fun. +1 for electrical tape. Never had a problem in 5 years. Thank you, Jesse. I haven't had any problems either. I really haven't. My same crappy setup. Why is this giving me so much grief? My same crappy setup from 2017 is still working in most places. I think there might be 1 or 2 spots where it's not, but I don't think it has anything to do with the electrical tape. But hey, it's all good. Super 33 plus, then rubber tape, then more Super 33 plus. That'll work too. Stay on target. Stay on target. All right, let's go here and look at what I ordered. My orders. I don't mind if you guys see my orders. So there's some of the boxes. There's some lasers that I bought for funsies. Okay, here's these things. So this kind, these are the, let's find the right ones here. Nope, that's 5 wire, 4, 3. So these are the 3 wires. So these are $250 each. These are $250 each, but if you like them, here you go. Okay, those are a bit much. But those, I think those, I liked those. Those are the ones that have the actual Wago that screws into the middle. So those are nice. But then if you want, there's these, which are $1.75. So that's not quite so bad. Oops. This is my first time working with LEDs. I'm basically learning from your videos. Oh, good luck. Is the booster board and the null pixel the same? They're very similar. They're very similar. They're very similar. The difference is the booster board does give you the option of does give you the option of adding extra power on the sides here, and more importantly, it gives you the option of this resistor. You can flip that resistor back and forth between two different values. I think most of the time, probably a lot of us are going to be on 33, but it does give you the option to go to the 249 resistor. I don't know the use case exactly for the 249. I know Quindor, when he was doing his testing, that was better, but I think he was using a different wiring arrangement, maybe that where the wires weren't quite so close together or something. But so they do a similar thing. They have a very similar function. This does give you the screw terminals, which makes it pretty easy, pretty nice. With the null pixels, you do have to splice. So another thing about the splicing. So I will have some of these. I will have some of these up. I think the ones that I have this, and then I don't have a bunch of these to post because I figured $250 by the time I buy them and then try and resell them. Whee! $249 is when the data wire is separate from the others, right? Would I be able to help you set up your Did You Know? There are a lot of people who can, Rafikis. There are a lot of people who can. You can probably get some of it done here in Discord, or sorry, here in the chat with some folks, or you can go to Discord. Discord is the place to be. What gauge wire? Almost always 18. Almost always. Almost always. I used to get away with less. I got away with 20 sometimes, but almost always is 18. The 3-in-1 connector has little holes to put your multimeter probes to test. Does the Wago style one have that? Good question. Not that I am seeing. Everything looks like it's covered with plastic. I mean, there's some openings there, but they're covered with plastic. Bring, bring. We can now have it automated too. When somebody subscribes, somebody else can play something. This is too much fun. I had to use a 249 to stabilize data. Oh, sorry. I was looking at my camera. You guys could turn the camera on and off too, actually. Did you know that? If I leave the camera on like this, and I'm showing you something on the website or the other way around, you guys can turn on or turn off the camera too. Or we might restrict that a little bit, but yeah, you can. You will be able to, but not yet. Proof if it did have holes. It wouldn't be waterproof. Oh, I think what they mean though, Stove Doctor, is like here. I think you can stick your probe in there, is what they're talking about maybe. Okay, I was going to say another thing about this. So you're doing these, when you do these, yes, splices. We talked before a little bit about some of these other splice things that I was trying out. And I like these for their simplicity, right? I like these for their simplicity, but I don't think they're very practical when it comes to actually splicing something. Certainly not something you're going to put outside. You could probably do it inside if it was out of sight. Then this would be the thing to use, right? And these are pretty awesome and pretty dang cheap. But this, you pixel heads, have you been using these? Have you been using these? Holy cow. These are amazing. These, I looked at something like this, right? I looked at something like this, but I couldn't, on AliExpress, I couldn't find ones that had 3 of them. It was just 2, so I did 2 and 1. But now, these guys, and it was actually, I can't remember which website it is. It's the, oh gosh, Experienced Pixels, I think. Experienced Pixels maybe is the guys that made these. Regardless, they sell them, and we're breaking the norm. Pixel heads will know what I'm talking about. We're breaking the norm in the Christmas light show pixel industry. We're cooperating, right? Whoa, I know that's probably going to floor some of you, but at least in some corners of the Christmas light show / pixel industry, there is a lack of cooperation and an abundance of, I don't even want to say competition, just flat out stealing, basically. Okay. I'm sorry it's so blurry. I'm sorry it's blurry. It's autofocusing. I'm going to get a better camera here pretty soon. I ordered it. It just hasn't arrived. But these guys, so what we're doing with these Clickets, we're just buying them in big bags and selling them for the same price that they sell them for. And they're cool with it. We talk to them. We're like, hey, we love this. We want to use this. We don't want to try and find somebody else or go to your manufacturer and get them for cheaper or whatever. We'll buy them from you, and then we'll buy them, and then we'll just resell them in smaller bags for the same price. Because we want people who, especially Permatrack, we want Permatrack people to be able to buy them as a kit altogether. What was it called? Somebody wrote it. There you go. Thank you very much, Justin Z's. Let's go there. These guys, Experienced Lights, Clickets. So you can buy them in a 10-pack for 90 cents each, which really, if you think about the amount of time, let me tell you, I used these or the similar ones when I helped a friend in Idaho install Permatrack a couple weeks ago. The amount of time that this saves is ridiculous. Ridiculous. You need the plane animation. Trains or planes. Oh yeah. The planes. So that's this one. Anyways, the time that these save you is totally worth the $1 that this thing cost, right? It's actually not that much cheaper than using the soldery melty connectors. The soldery melty connector is going to give you a better connection as far as waterproof, but these are going to be pretty good, especially if you put them inside something else. I mean, this would be overkill probably, but some heat shrink tubing would probably be all you'd need. But the amount of time these things save you is amazing, right? Yeah, black tape or heat shrink tubing over this, and you're golden. You're golden. Get off topic. We love getting off topic. What do you mean? What controllers are best use for outdoor applications? Daniel says. What controllers are best for outdoor applications? Well, what do you want to do, Daniel? Let's talk about what you want to do. Are you making a big show where you want to do music on the radio station and have everybody go listen to it in their car and all that stuff? There it goes. Now you got that's the planes. Hot glue. Marshmallow Man says hot glued, hands down. Marshmallow Man, did you get your soaked pixels? You live in a townhouse? Okay. So you probably just want to put something in a tree or something? That's the planes. I thought that was the planes. We could make a better planes. We can make another planes. Tracking says tomorrow. Okay, great. Best way to set up pixels and Permatrack. Install everything on the ground and then mount the Permatrack on the house. Robert, I would test everything on the ground, meaning make sure that it all works, right? So if you go to the last video that I posted, which I believe is now at the bottom of the Permatrack website, the last video that I posted, this one, do it this way. All right, do it this way. What? Windows is being dumb. I don't know what's going on. Plane needs a horn at completely opposite of what it is. I'm trying to make a show on my little landscape, 2 palm trees and a bushes. I think you'd probably be fine with like a quad. You want to do it. I would say a quad would probably be all you'd need. I would say a quad is all you need. So anyways, we got, so those are those connector things. Well, my kids, I have these, the ones that I have. I'll post them on the website eventually. These ones that I have here. When I post the next batch of quads, I'll post the ones that I have. I know I have some that are like this, that have this thing in the middle. And then I have some that I think are a different one. They're not this fanciest one. They're something, probably, they're different than this, but they've got like a screw terminal thing on them. I haven't actually played with them yet. I've got a bunch of them, but I haven't played with them yet. But I will definitely have some of these to post. And then these you'll be able to get from Permatrack as well. Okay. Fun. Now, let's talk about, well, let's answer questions for a minute. You guys want to have any questions? Since Frank has abandoned us, we need cats or dogs. I would love, look, we can start a, what do you guys want to do? Like a collection of clips or GIFs or animations. Where's Creative? Creative is our 3D animation guru. We can, anybody who wants to send me something that we could review to potentially post on here, let's do it, right? Get us lots of that stuff. Bring it to us in Discord. Send it to me. Send it to Blade. We'll get it, or Sir Good Enough, whatever. We'll get it worked out, and we'll get it posted. Screams. That was the worst. When you guys could do, what was that? That was a thing you could do, right? You could like put a tip or something in Twitch, and it would scream at me. Oh my gosh. Pixel Heads have an animation, which, by the way, Pixel Heads, I've been meaning to tell you, I've been meaning to go into, and I was pretty much every time I pop in there to chat with you guys, I've been meaning to say, and I always forget. We got to get your logo. Let's finish deciding whatever you want for your logo. Okay. Because I this year's Christmas present for the Pixel Heads, I need the logo. All right. So let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's work on it and finalize it. If you've already got it, great. Just let's make sure I can do it. Who is going to the club? Not just Pixel Club, folks. Show some live. Oh, so some love. Oh, I got you. I see what you're saying, Rajiv. I see what you're saying. You're saying you show some love for the people who use strips, not just, you're talking about the strip club. I'm like, it's not that kind of show, man. I see what you're saying. Show some love to the people that use strips, not just the people that use pixels. You are totally correct, Rajiv, and I will do that. Will waterproof connector fit inside Permatrack? Ooh, good question. This here, will it fit inside the Permatrack? Probably not. This here you'd have a hard time if you have pixels and wires in there getting this thing to fit inside there. But if you have the Permatrack, you don't need this. You don't need this. This little guy, the click-its, that would definitely fit inside there. This would probably even fit inside there. This would definitely fit inside there. There's another thing that I was going to show. So when you're doing a splice, and I guess when I say a splice, I mean like a T-splice. So I found these as well, which are a variation on what I used in this video, right? And this is the video with the child labor, somebody asked. This is a clip. Come on, focus. Man, it's got to be like in just. That's the problem with these webcams is their focal distance is really crappy, and the autofocus is horrible as well. Anyways, you can see what would happen here. You take a wire. The wire goes. It's a wire that like you're splicing into, right? So something like this, right? Take this wire and you're splicing into it. Okay, so you clip this over. It pinches that wire down in there, makes a connection, and then it's got this other connector going this way, this little loop. Oh my gosh. Come on, man, get focused. Turkey. Maybe if I go way down here, it'll work. There we go. A little better. It's struggling. It's trying. Get all this crap out of the way. Okay, that's better. Then it's got this other one down here. So when you clip this closed like that, then that other metal thing is right in there. Then you take your other wire that you want to tee into this, and you just crimp it in this guy. Okay, crimp that other wire into here. Oh my gosh, there it goes. Crimp it into there. Don't ever rely on autofocus. It's the worst. And then you just push this thing onto here, and that actually works pretty well. And it's pretty waterproofed. Definitely also something that would fit inside Permatrack, and I know because I've done it. What other connectors have I used that I wanted to tell you about? Can't remember. So, yeah, I know it's blurry. I know. Waterproof boxes. Let's see what we can do here. This is going to be... Okay. Waterproof boxes. I went on AliExpress and I got a bunch of different boxes to just try and experiment with which ones would fit. This one, I don't know if this one would fit. And actually, I think what you should probably do is, well, this one might fit with, see, that's what I was hoping. I was hoping it would fit with the turtle plate thing, but it doesn't. So that's too bad. There's probably one. Turtle, do you have a recommended enclosure that would fit with this power supply? What you want in your enclosures is you want your power supply and your controller to fit in one if you can, right? And unfortunately, this one, it might fit, but it wouldn't fit with the plate. But it would probably fit if you had a quad and a smaller kind of power supply. I'm not necessarily recommending this power supply. I'm just showing it as an example. I bought some power supplies a long time ago. So something like that, plus a quad, which I don't even have. I have literally cleared out everything I have. Oh, hey, here's one. Oh, this one's broken, I think. But oh, that's right. This guy. I need to send this fellow. So something like this. Yeah, that would work, right? That would work. This is a 12 volt. Oh, this is a 24 volt. I don't know what this one is. I bought this so long ago. I don't even remember. I wouldn't recommend using it. But anyways, you might be able to find a power supply that would fit in there, right? Not too bad. I built these kind of mini controller boxes. Sealant to prevent moisture in the insulation. A lot of these boxes, like this one, it comes with a gasket. So you can put the gasket in here, and then when you screw this down, especially if it's up under your eave or whatever, it's going to be pretty well sealed. So that's an option. I think I probably got most of these from the same manufacturer, so we can look on AliExpress in a minute too and see about that. So that's a good that's the smallest one I have here. This one is similar, but grande, right? This one is grande. Mucho grande. So this one's going to be, if you've got maybe an Octa and you want to have an Octa with a bigger power supply, you know, you got a 50 amp power supply or something, or even even some of the 30s can be pretty big. What do you guys do about ventilation in your boxes, in your control boxes? I get a lot of questions about that. People asking, does it need ventilation? Does it need ventilation? Mine has not had ventilation. That doesn't mean it doesn't need it. Compensating for something? Not me. Not me. So this has the same kind of thing where it's got this gasket that sort of pops in there. So this one's grande. It would definitely fit, you know, an Octa and a pretty good sized power supply, or maybe power supply this way and a quad that way, something like that. It's not bad to have extra room in your control box if you can get it. Most of these, not all of them actually, but some of them at least will come with, oh, actually it doesn't look like these ones did. They'll come with a, I don't have one handy. They'll come with a knockout. Oh, the last one I have here on this pile comes with a knockout. So there's these, and they have different colors. So there's that one. This one is in between those two, which I think this one is probably going to be, this one would probably be the best one from AliExpress if you can wait. Because you can get a lot of these, you can get these from Amazon too, but they're going to cost you a bit more if you try and get them that fast. If you can wait and you know you've got the time. AliExpress isn't that long anymore. It's weeks, but it's not horrible. So this one would probably fit a good sized power supply and a quad. And I think the depth is good. I think overall size is probably about right. I should be giving you guys measurements on these because that's what a smart person would do. So this one is 6.5 inches or 16 centimeters. Yeah, 16 centimeters by 24 centimeters, or 9.25 by 6.5. And then it's a little bit less than 3 inches, or a little bit more than 7 centimeters deep. I think this would probably be the one I would go with most likely. And then this last one I want to show you. Wee-ha! That's the squirrel. This one I got from Amazon. And this one is a good one as well. Oh, shoot. I just lost the screws. This one is a good one as well. It does have the gasket. This one, the gasket's already installed. This one's a bit more low profile. It'll fit a big power supply and a quad. And it comes with the knockout things on the side. So you can drill out the sides here and pop this thing in. So you have a little bit of a rubberized outlet thing. And this one is also a good size. I got one of these for my dad, but I got him the bigger one, and I think it was too deep. So I got this one to see if this one would work at a lower depth, and I'm sure it will. This one is only 2.25 deep, so 5.5 centimeters deep. It is a little less than 10 inches, 25 centimeters, and 7.75 or just under 20 centimeters that way. Okay. So now let's go look at the AliExpress and the Amazon prices on those. Okay. Let's go look at the prices and stuff, because I think you can save some money if you can wait from AliExpress. Your dad won't fit in that. Hey, Tony, how's it going? Turtle, are you making boxes too? Yeah, Turtle, put your link in here. If we can get like your plates, how's the bug coming? Oh, is Father Time here? Maybe a metal box would be better for heat transfer. Probably true. I would say watch out for short circuiting stuff. See LED channels with builds. Oh, awesome. There's a lot of people that have their boxes in there. Oh, that's great. That's great. Where are you guys getting your boxes? Are most of you getting them from AliExpress? Oh, let's go back here. And we can go back to my orders page, right? And we can look at my orders. Where is this thing? I want this thing bad. I ordered it a long time ago and it hasn't come yet. Okay, here we go. Let's look at these from AliExpress. All right. Oh, I hate when it does that. It doesn't tell me what size. Let's see. Order details. Maybe then it'll tell me exactly what the size is. Okay, so the white one, or the cream colored one that was like the in-between size, the 240 by 160 by 90 centimeter or millimeter one, it was $14. The small black one was $13, and the big black one was $22. Okay. Let's real quick run over to Amazon. And I will check here. The Amazon cart is full of stuff right now because it's Christmas time. And so that's how the kids make their Christmas list, right? They just put things in the Amazon cart. My goodness. Oh my. All right, let's find this one here. So this low profile one was 23. So actually that's not bad. That's the 10-inch by 8-inch by 3-inch. And if you wanted to go with the little bit bigger one, it's 28. So I guess you're saving, what did I decide you're saving? Maybe $10? So this is, this is the Amazon one. And if you have boxes that fit your plates, share the links. Share the links to the boxes that fit your plates. So this one, I mean, they've got all these sizes. Just make sure these are all going to be in centimeters or whatever. So you do your translations. Which one did I get? One of these. What size is it? Let's see here. Let's say the size on the box. I don't know if it says the size on the box or not. Anyways, I'm just going to put this in here, this company. And they have them that have different, I mean, they got different colors, I guess, whatever. Awesome. And Sir Good, oh, fantastics. Okay. What else? So let's talk about these enclosures. I want to hear about what else is going on here. I've been using the medium-sized Pelican case knockoff from Harbor Freight and have had no issues fitting 2 Meanwell power supplies and 2 quads. Nice. So medium-sized Pelican case knockoff from Harbor Freight. Ooh, let's look at Harbor Freight. By the way, Harbor Freight, if you wanna sponsor me, look at my listing. They have boxes. If there's a link to one, okay, awesome. And an animation that says what? I've got that. I've got one of those. Let's go to turtle plates. Do you have it in here, Tech Turtle? Oh, good. Mounting plates for receivers. So Meanwell, now these are for, okay, so here's some that are for the quads and the Unos and the power supply. Here's some for, because you got some for the K, like this is the Culp 16, right? Culp 16 or something else, 40 something. Nice. Did Uno or quad mounting plates. Awesome. And the boxes are linked here somewhere. Let's coordinate that so we get the right, because I'm happy to recommend the boxes that fit your plates. What with the shake? Oh, that one. Yeah, that. We need that one again. We want Doc to act like Alan in Home Improvement. Like Tim Allen. How did he do it? He'd like, oh, the tools. Okay. What were we looking for here? It's not Pelican, right? I don't think they're going to let me. Oh, yeah, they do say Pelican case. Oh, look at that. Oh, nice. So you were probably using something like this? The Apache. The Apache, you wrote it up here. Apache 2800. Oh, nice. Right here. Apache 2800. 35 bucks. Boy, that's pretty awesome. Does not come with a gun. Wow, those are pretty heavy duty. I do see, I know a lot of the guys that do the big shows, they'll use these out on their yard, right? And those are going to be pretty heavy duty. And that's great. That's great. So there's 3 sizes, and you use the medium size one. Certainly for putting it out on your lawn, that's going to be a good thing to have. And you got a lot of stuff in there. And then you got like 15 pigtails sticking out too, right? Should be la 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 la. I'm pretty sure I have a Dig-Quad sitting around here someplace. I've absolutely done absolutely nothing with. What, Robert? What? So Harbor Freight has a knockoff of the Pelican case. Okay, so not the actual Pelican. Well, I think their knockoff is the Apache. Is that right? I don't know. I've not bought these. I have not bought them. Not bought them. BF, Black Friday sale at Harbor Freight for those Apache cases. Yeah, probably true. Empty nester, probably true. Empty nester RV. That sounds like a great life. I mean, I'll miss my kids when I'm an empty nester, but having an empty nest and living in an RV, that sounds fantastic. Mild weather in Texas. Use a single leftover food container in local grocery store chain. $5 containers. I have used some crap. I have used some garbage for containers, outside. Oh man. Yeah. Tupperware, whatever. Empty nest wHobbit-Hole. Amen, brother. Amen. I gotta do another thing while I got you guys on the line here. 1 second. Woo! All right, I told the Pixel Heads that I'm actually getting serious about doing a display in my yard this year. I don't know what it's gonna be. You know what's going on is I've got days off, and so I've got like all these plans. I have this whole week off. We have company coming and stuff, but in my mind, like I can get everything done that I've ever wanted to do this week because I'm not going to work. So, what's that? Oh, there's my drink. I don't want to bother anybody with that's my chapstick. Okay. But anyways, I had talked before about doing a matrix out of this stuff. Remember that? I had talked about doing a matrix out of this stuff, and I think I should actually do it. I think I should really actually do it. Company equals helpers. That's right. That's right. It means that's labor. That's free labor. I think what I'm going to do here is go about every other hole on these. If you guys, any Pixel Heads, you've made stuff out of these, right? I think Stubbs said he had done something with this stuff before. It's some sort of like garden mesh or something, hardware net. Got it on Amazon. It's 2 feet by 15 feet. I'm not going to use the whole thing. You got a holiday off? I know, right? It's crazy. Hardware mesh. So you guys have used this stuff. What would you recommend? Should I go like every other one? So skip one and go there, skip one and go there. And if I do that, how many am I going to get? 1, 2, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh gosh, it's coming. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So those are going to be about an inch apart, and it will be 24 pixels tall. Okay. What's a good ratio on a matrix? If you're 24 pixels tall, how many long should you be? Or how many is it as long as depth? Width probably. Dip my toe into pixels first. Where should I go to buy them? There's a bunch of places to buy them, Robert. Are you gonna, Amazon has them. There's a bunch of pixel supplier guys that sell them. I suggest getting like a get like a Dig-to-Go controller and a string of 5-volt pixels, even if you just get them from Amazon. Most of the pixel supply guys, like Wally or Mike, Mike and RGB Man or whoever, they're going to be 12 volts almost always. 2 holes in between. Oh, 2 holes in between. So then instead of 20, I would have, so instead of 24, I'd only have 12. Quick question, off topics, never off topic. If I have flickering LEDs, that means bad data or weak data. Yes, that's true, Kelly. And it could be solved by boosting the data specifically, or it could be solved by simply boosting the voltage to the plus and minus. It kind of depends on your situation exactly. So if you describe the situation exactly, we may be able to help you. The other thing that it can be is a software setting. There's a couple software settings. The common one is going to be the brightness limiter. If your brightness limiter is set too low and you're trying to power a lot of pixels, it tries to dim them to the point that it's not going to go over your emergence or your brightness limit. But by doing that, it doesn't allow enough brightness to make them work. And so it looks like they're low on voltage or like they have bad data. But the first thing to try is to turn up your brightness limiter or turn it off. See if that fixes it. And then otherwise, it kind of depends. If you're going from the controller to the first pixel, then you probably need a data booster. If you're going from in between big gaps, you might need a data booster. But if you're just getting to the end of a long run and they're doing that, then you might just need a voltage injection. But a voltage injection could also solve the problems of the gaps as well. So those are the things to try. Had some flickering caused by a bad connector. Yep, you can totally have that too. Yep. You can have flickering from bad connectors. Bad pixels, yeah, it can cause some flickering, but usually it's a bit more static, right? When you have a bad pixel, it's like, it's not just like because when I think of flickering, I think of, well, sometimes things work and sometimes things don't. Or when I do certain effects, they work and other effects don't. If you have a bad pixel, like nothing after that specific pixel will do the right thing. It usually will stay the same, but not necessarily always. It's a whole lot of magic in these little black boxes. 1-inch density is pretty tight for pixels. It really depends on the distance of the prop from the road. Also depends on what you want to display on it. I just finished a 1500 pixel matrix tree. Used 1.5 inches from 60 feet away. I get a really nice singing face from X-Lights. That's good, Weekend. I think my 512 volt pixel setup doesn't look bright enough. Are higher voltage puck lights more brighter? What do you think? Have you tried, try your brightness limiter in wLED and see. 24 volts, I mean, are they going to be brighter? I think the 24 volts, what it's going to do for you is make it so you can go farther without like power injection, but the actual voltage that the LEDs use is the same. Even 12 volt pixels use really less than 5 volts at the actual LED. So 5 volt LEDs, 12 volt LEDs, 24 volt LEDs. The actual LED itself only uses like 2 to 4 volts, somewhere in there. It's just that by making 24, you can go farther without voltage injection. Now, if your lights are dim, it may be your software setting and that automatic brightness limiter. If you're using wLED, it may be that your voltage is dropping and maybe you need voltage injection to do 12 volts. I don't know. It's hard to say, but I would try a couple things before you just kind of go and abandon the 12 volt pixels for pucks just to get the 24 volts. I'm not sure that would be the right thing to do. I know these guys are crazy with their big setups, huh? It's amazing. It's amazing. I've always every time I talk about it, every time I talk about doing a display at my house, it's always got to be on the back of the house, right? We have a park at the back of the house. We have a cul-de-sac at the front. So there's no way I would put much of a display on the front of the house. It would all have to be on the back of the house. I've got a big tree in the middle of the yard. Oh, that was the thing I wanted to talk to you guys about. I think I showed you before that I did something on my deck stairs. I tried those fairy lights, the fairy lights I was selling on the website, which by the way are all gone, and I don't think I'm going to bring them back. They're good. I like them, but I need to decrease the number of things that I'm selling and make it easier for people to help me, especially the kids. So, but one of the places in the backyard that I really want to have lights on is the stairs under the deck, or the deck stairs. So we have, let me see if I can pull up. Boy, am I getting a lot of messages in Discord here. I'm not paying attention to any of them. Sorry, guys. Let me know if you need me. Like, your paging system should work, right? SG and the gang. All right, let's see. I'm going to go to the backyard. Great. Perfect. So I've got these stairs, okay? And the lip there, the overhang of the Trex stuff here is like the distance from the tip of my finger to the first knuckle. So it's like an inch is all I've got. And I would really like to have something under there. You can see my pixie lights are under there. They worked okay, but they're so delicate that in the process of putting them up, I messed them up in a couple spots. They worked temporarily, and then they shorted out. And it may be because of the water, but I don't think it was. I think it shorted out because I had damaged the covering. Like hot glue, Marshmallow Man, I put hot glue on them, and I think I touched them with the tip of the hot glue gun. I touched the wire, and it melted or broke through or whatever the lining that they have on those little copper wires caused them to short, and then pop, you know. And then there was a day where the kids come running in. They're like, "Dad, it's smoking." Like, what? So I go out there, and sure enough, it's got a little bit of like one of the pixels had fried somehow, and I assumed that it was because I had bent the wire or done something like that. But anyways, it was good to use those because they were so small, but they just weren't durable enough for this particular thing. So what are my options here? Well, my options are strips, but I think the strips, I don't need that many lights. Like the strips, the farthest apart you can get them is like an inch, right? If you do 30 LEDs per meter on the strips, you're only like an inch apart. That's just too many lights. I don't think I need that many. I would like them to be more like 2 or 3 inches apart. So then I get into, well, if I want to put these pixie lights back up again, maybe I put them in something else, right? Like some sort of a tubing or something. I hate to say it, but IP65 strips in channel are probably the way to go. Yeah, dang it. Who are you saying use the pucks, Turtle? Me? No, I can't use, I'm not on this part. Add a fruit GFX library and also draw on a canvas. Oh my gosh. Wow. That sounds awesome. I don't know about that. The more you merrier, the more the merrier. I mean, I guess I could do, I've got enough aluminum channel that I could do that. I just don't know what that's going to look like. Maybe I'll have to look at it and see. The more dense, the more you could draw a nice image of something. Yeah, that's true. That would be kind of neat, but then I would have to, what if, oh my goodness, what if I made, wait, this might work. Hold on. Now I have an idea. What if I actually made the stairs sort of into a matrix? What if I have, the channel at the top and something along the middle, and then the channel at the next one, so that they're like, So if I have a strip of LEDs just under that lip, and then something halfway along the height, another strip, and then another strip at the next one. But then I would have these, like right now, instead of looking at this, you'd be looking at this big ugly stripe down the middle. I don't think I could do that. So maybe I could probably do something with the matrix, sort of make it look like a matrix when you're looking straight on at it, right? Falling down my stairs when running too crazy of effects. I'm not seeing what? I'm not seeing what? I'm not seeing what? The light bulb over my head? We should thank Blade for the cool toy, Hive stream animations, Sherlock and others that make our Discord and stream experience awesome. Amen. Buy me a coffee, Blade. Let's buy Blade some coffees. Show Blade some love for doing the awesome work on Discord and the stream. Fantastic. Fantastic. He deserves every bit of it. The man is amazing. And he does it all for fun. All just to benefit the community. He's a heck of a dude. Heck of a dude. The whole wall of the Hobbit-Hole. I'm trying to see what I'm not seeing. Was that it, Sir Good Enough, that I wasn't seeing? Critical hit. Critical hit. Critical hit. Blade scares you? Crazy would be adding LED strips between each deck board, making it a big matrix. That's what I was trying to say, Bear Cool. That's what I was trying to say. Like, what if I had it across the top and then in the middle of the step and then at the top of the next step? And then from the side, you'd have, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 or so rows this way. And you'd have, 100 plus columns probably. Ready to show everyone how to do the animations? Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Show us what you got. Okay, here it goes. Blade, and Sir Good Enough. Blade's going to give us a demo on what to do. He's going to, I'm sure you're typing something out, or what are you going to do? Will I have boosters in stock soon? Yes, Kelly, I will. I should be able to post some tonight. I don't know how many I have exactly. So when I got the shipment, this past shipment, it was the counts were a little bit off from what I thought I was getting. And I think it was just because Quinto was sending me what he could get, which was fantastic. So he sent me more than I thought. So when I put the stuff in the store, I didn't actually put every single thing. Now, I don't have any octas. I have a few quads. I have very few unos. And I think I have some boosters as well. So I'll do that. Want to go on voice? Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's let Blade, let's do it through Discord. Is that the best way? I will have a small number of quads that I will post tonight. All right, let's try and start a voice call with Blade. And then we'll have to see, I'll have to do something to add a source. I can't hear you. We'll find out in a minute if you can hear me. Hold on. Audio input capture. Discord. Let's see if we can do that. Device. Oh, wait, that's not going to work. Oh, wait, yeah, it should work this way. Let's do this. Let's do... I hear you. You're on my headphones. There you go. Hold on. Now I can just put this headphone output to everybody else, if I can find the right one here. Okay, I don't want audio. I want an input. I got it as an input. I need it as an output. Hold on. Audio output capture. Really? Oh. Oh, man. There we go.
That's okay, though.
All right. Okay, I think we can hear you.
Check, check. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah? You guys hear Blade? I think you can hear him. And you should
Heard
still be able to
myself
hear
yet.
me.
Yep, I can still hear you. Oh, I just heard it. Okay, let's get started.
All right, here we go. Blade's going to show us what to do.
So, we're going to go to Discord.
So
Probably go
just the
to the
bot
yeah, we're just
spam, or
gonna,
where do you want us to go?
I was going to say probably bot spam. Keep SG happy.
Yeah, let's do that. Bot spam. Okay, so for everybody following along at home, here in
So
Discord,
they can do /stream points. That'll show them how many points they have to cash in.
Okay.
That is something that only they can see. Like if you type it in on yours, only you will be able to see yours. I type it in, only I will be able to see mine. Just keeps
Okay.
it confidential.
Gotcha. There's going to be a black market of stream points now being shared.
Yeah.
Okay, so somebody did. Okay, so somebody, when you do /here, this is a good spot to do that, and then that starts your counter, right? So do that every time we start streaming. Everybody should do that every time we start streaming, right?
Correct. Yep. /here is going to give you, I think it's 5 points each time.
Okay.
So, and then the first person that claims it, they get a couple of extra bonus points. I think it might be like up to 7 or something like that. I can't remember off the top of my head. Anywho, so I'm going to type in this command called list animations. That's going to list all animations that are currently enabled.
Okay, so list animations.
So list animations, we should see that pop up, and then there's going to be an ID column on the very left. That's very important. So if we want to do the Dr. P animation, which is number 77, okay,
Right here. Okay.
we're gonna type in /devour. So Hive is going to devour your cashews.
Gotcha. Okay.
So we're gonna it's like a mother bee. It's the queen bee. We're gonna feed the bee.
Okay.
So we're gonna do /devour, and Dr. P was number 77. So we're gonna type in 77, and it's gonna submit the request. And I don't have enough stream points myself, so I might have
Let me
to
do it. Devour, right? DEV.
Yep.
Devour.
As soon as it pops up. Yep.
And then the animation ID was going to be 77.
Yep.
Okay. And there it is. It's showing up on the stream. Yes.
Awesome.
And it devoured 10 of my cashews. So when I wrote stream points, when I typed it in, it said I had 1,000. And so when I just did that, and I guess that's a lot. And
yep, that's a lot.
And then and so then it it devoured 10 of them to do that.
Right.
It's somebody asked, and I don't want to add any complications here, but I think it's probably a good idea to think about after. Is sure. Joel asked, can you cash in karma for cashews? So helping out on Discord and getting karma.
Not currently, but that is definitely
something to put on that. Something to put on that list. Don't you love that? As soon as you do something great, people just ask you to do more. I'm sorry.
Oh, sure. Yeah. Used to it. Completely used to it. So now everybody can go in bot spam. They can check their stream points. They can start calling all these animations. There is a queue system, as you mentioned. We have a max queue size of 6 people. So once that queue is full, it's not going to accept any more requests until those requests start getting parsed through.
Okay.
That's
and
like
is there a timeout between?
Yep.
Oh,
so
somebody else did it.
If we look if you go to the stream log channel, which is also a public channel, everybody can see it. It's in the same live stream section. You should see a little cooldown expire, and looks like the last one that I have was Joel. So you'll see cooldown expire, and then for me right now it says 46 seconds, and it's counting down.
Okay,
when that counts down to 0, it'll check the queue again, see if there's anybody else in the queue.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing. So remaining queue, it says 0 of 6. What does that mean? That just means that there's not people in the queue?
Correct.
Okay.
At the time that request was made.
Okay. So cool.
I might have just cheated and gave myself some points. Don't tell anybody.
I think you deserve a few points. It's okay. Go ahead and take your.
So I'm gonna do the train. So I'm gonna do /devour 71.
Raspy says, "Good thing there's only 200 people, or this would be nothing but spam all day."
Right.
Oh, and somebody just ran the train. Oh, you just ran the train.
Yep. So basically, to counter Raspy's excellent notice there, we have the queue system, which kind of keeps in control. We have a ability to turn them off if we need to. We have the ability to set how much the cooldown is, how much they cost, all kinds of different variables that can help us control on keeping it not so spammy.
Man, that is so great. That is so great. Seamus has no cashews. Lots of acorns before, but no cashews now. Oh man.
Yep, acorns are on Twitch. Cashews are our custom little economy.
Seamus, go to Discord and just type /here, and that sort of checks you in, and then you start accumulating them here. We'll find a way to get you some. We'll find. I should be able to gift them, or we should be able to gift them too somehow.
That's true. That's a good idea. That's a very good idea.
Take your cashew, give them to somebody, or admins can give them to people for just being good dudes.
Yep.
And then Zaphoid Crypto, I think you got to go the other way with your /. / commands that have an autocomplete select form list. Oh, somebody just blew something up. Who is that? Bear Cool. he just did the missile. Does that have sound? I don't hear them. Some of them I hear and some of them I don't. I think there's a button to click in there somewhere to turn on or off the monitor part of it, but so that I can hear it or not hear it. We will eventually run out of points, I hope.
Yeah. One day.
Someday.
So Seamus, I just gave you some points because I know he's been here before.
Oh yeah, he's been around. Long time. Me want that.
Yeah,
Udinus, how's it going, man? / commands can have autocomplete select form list. Will make the ID not so important. Oh.
Good job to Bear Cool. He's like our first non-staff member to do it.
Nice job, Bear Cool. You do hear the sound? Okay, good. Woohoo, 25 cashews. Choo-choo cashews. Okay, this should be now, the next thing you need to do, Blade, here is to figure out how you're going to market this to other streamers.
Right.
Some sort of a subscription service, $5 a month, and you'll set this up for them too, or something like that.
Oh, wouldn't that be beautiful?
This thing is amazing. This is amazing. This is a fantastic addition to any stream. /here, and that's only during the stream. Yep. So we all need to remember to do the /here. And it's only available during the stream. So when everybody jumps in, like the very beginning, as soon as you get on the stream, get on Discord at the same time and do the /here in Discord in the bot spam channel. And see the fireworks I hear. I love the fireworks. That is so cool.
That one is nice.
That is so cool. And where's the there's like a okay, I gotta put, so not in the stream log. I want to be in the live stream here. And we had like the one that was for like the hat, right? I need to do some more of those too. Some more like hats and stuff. So if we do, what did you call it? So there's Devour. It's not commands. What's the one that gives you the list of them? Or does
list animations.
List animations.
Yep.
Yeah, list animations. Okay, so this tells you what it is. Yeah, the St. Patty's hat, number 62. Devour, and then 62. I I think the queue might be full now. Is the queue full now?
The Zigbee.
Oh, now there's the Zigbee.
Oh, the Zigbee.
I think we probably are getting a lot now. That's great. It's
Right.
happening. Yep.
The Zigbee.
Yep, it is going up. So if you look at stream log, we got 2 in the queue right now.
All right, great. It'll eventually come up. Are there different holiday animations? So all these animations, Cymax, I'll have to make, or we will have to make together. What we'll have to do, the way these work is they are each of these animations is a source that I have in OBS. OBS is this streaming mixing software. So when we come up with more things like the funny faces or more holiday stuff, there's this, oh my gosh, this horrible thing about, do you like my Christmas decorations? Have you guys watched that video, that YouTube video? That's got to be one of our Christmas ones. Oh, it's horrible. My kids watch it here. I'll show you. But we have to take those and then we put them in, we make them a source. I'll make them a source here on my computer, and then they'll show up in that list, right? How often do you have to refresh that list to get them to show up?
That's still a little buggy, so that's something I do got to fix. But eventually, once that bug is fixed, we should just be able to. Anybody could do it. Anybody could just pull the animations from Discord, and then anybody from staff can enable them. So once they're pulled in, they're automatically disabled until somebody enables them. Just another fail safe.
Have you guys seen this? Do you like my Christmas decorations? Oh, it's horrible. Have you seen it? Okay, I'm just gonna link it. I'm not gonna play it, but everybody should. This would have to be like I'll like steal a little clip from this enough that I won't get banned or copyrighted. Yeah,
Right.
but that will have to be one of our Christmas ones because I hate that thing. I hate it, but I love it at the same time. It's like one of those. I tried this with my cousin's stream, but the bot connection can only handle so many of these requests. He averages 800 viewers and it would crash his chat bot. Oh man, we'll see. I don't have to worry about that.
Right. That's what the queue comes
there's the one
play.
that I did. There's the one that I did. The hat. Spend some fivers on that. Yeah, probably too. Probably do need to do that. Get some people to make some for me. Might want to think about moving the animations to its own corner of the screen so it doesn't block what you're doing. Yeah, probably true. Yeah, probably what we'll maybe have, we'll probably start to curate a specific subset of the animations or, do or make it so that they're, I mean, I don't know. How has it been today when you guys have been doing them? I don't know how disruptive it is. It's especially if I can't hear it, it's not disruptive to me, but I don't want to take away too much if people are paying attention, but I don't think it takes away much. I think it's freaking awesome. Gonna handle on the lights, but I'm lost on the Discord thing. Empty Nesters lost on the Discord thing. Discord is well, how would you describe Discord to somebody that doesn't use it? It's
like a
messaging app almost,
like
or
a chat room.
A chat
like
app?
a chat room.
Yeah, it's like a chat room, and each of these. Each of these. Well, these here are ones that I commonly use. These are ones I use less commonly. But each of these is like a different server, and when I go in there, I can like this is the Home Assistant one, so. I go in there and there's all this information about Home Assistant. And then there's these sub rooms over here where you talk about specific topics. So the one here, we're messing around with bot spam and stuff here, but most of stuff happens in general or LED lighting. This is the super busy where there's lots and lots of chats going on constantly all year long, not just now, but especially now. And then there's others too, Home Assistant and Node-RED and on and on. But the thing to do is to click on the link, which I think somebody has posted probably a couple times. You click on that link and you do have to kind of sign up. It's nothing but making an account, so that you have an identifier of you, right? So that people can talk to you. And then, then you go in and start chatting it up. And it's like Slack, same as Slack if you use that. Yeah. Awesome. So, Blade, when's the baby coming?
March 16th is the current due date.
Awesome. We have one on the 23rd. We have a baby on the 23rd.
Oh yeah, that's
Well,
awesome.
not a new one, but one of our kids is born on the
I was gonna
23rd.
say.
We're not having any more new ones.
Yep. Yeah, we're definitely looking forward to it.
You're the prettiest tree I ever saw. That's that video. Oh, it's horrible. It's horrible. What were you gonna say when I asked you? You were gonna say something else. I interrupted.
I don't even remember.
Okay.
I was just gonna say that this is something SG challenged us to get done before the 12 streams of Christmas, and we beat it.
And I can cut the line. Yeah, I can cut the line. So I can do the animations off my Stream Deck anytime. So that's great. Yours probably will work, Yona, unless it told you it didn't. It probably will. It's a timer. So it's got to wait, a minute in between each one.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's a list of how many it can do before, so there's probably other people ahead of you or something like that. Does the stream log tell you who's put them in?
Yes. Yep. Okay. I'll tell you who. Yeah. Looks like he requested the squirrel.
Squirrel, yeah. 2 minutes ago. Yep. It'll show up after mine, probably. Yay! Thank you for the challenge, Sir Goodenough. And Blade, thank you for the work, dude. This is amazing. How much time do you think you put into this? Because it's been going for a long time. We've been working on this for a long time.
Ooh, this one, I'm kind of scared to even think about it. It's definitely required some hours on this one, just because not so much just doing it, just making sure everything's protected, everything's kind of done right, and definitely have the ability to do a kill switch, just in case.
Yeah, it could get nutty. Yona, I don't know why yours didn't play. Maybe I just didn't see it, so let's just do it for you. Oh, squirrel might be the one that I deleted. That's probably true.
Maybe.
Yeah, that's probably true. That might be.
Is that 61? Yeah, let's disable that one.
Huh?
It was. I don't remember now. I think it was squirrel. No, that's the squirrel one. That one should work. So squirrel was not the disabled. Wasn't the one. It was. It's like more squirrels or most squirrels or something weird like that.
Oh, most squirrels was the one that you deleted?
I don't remember. Let's see. We could do the were squirrel. Haven't seen him in a while. Yeah, I think it was like more squirrels or most squirrels or something like that. What is this live stream about? Oh, man.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy.
That's a loaded question.
What is it about? I don't even know. I would say the majority of the time. What's that?
Lots of duct tape, explosions.
Yeah. Hot glue and electrical tape. Boom, and the explosions. This is a stream about, it's mostly about electronics stuff of one kind or another. LEDs is a big part of it. Like, for your house and doing stuff outside, displays and stuff. That's a big part of it. And the other probably majority of it is home automation stuff, do-it-yourself home automation stuff. And so it's a lot of that. That's mostly what it's about. I think that's probably the summary in a short little blip. And right now it's about me being hungry. I need a thing on here. Oh, that's what we'll do when I'm hungry. We can do the were squirrel. Oh, we have don't touch your face too. Slow reply. I was watching that creepy Christmas decoration video. Thanks for the Discord mini tutorial. I'll figure it out. I'm only 2 weeks in so far, but lurking in. Oh, great. You'll figure it out. It'll be awesome. Blowing up charge controllers. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, we do blow up some things sometimes. I got to figure out what I'm going to... Somebody did the fail. Squirrels and Dr. Pepper. That's true, too. That's the theme of it. The theme of this stream is squirrels, and that's because of my lack of attention and bouncing from one thing to the other constantly. +1 on gaffer tape. It's more expensive, but 0 residue. Gaffer tape is amazing stuff. Is it waterproof too? I don't know. Might be. Blade, anything else you want to tell everybody about how this works or anything?
Nope. I think I'm all set. I'm just looking forward to seeing it during the 12 streams of Christmas.
Yeah, here goes. So now, and I did put the 12 streams of Christmas on. The way it's going to work, because we're actually taking a cruise, which I've never done. We're going to take all the kids. We're going on a cruise. As we get back on the 11th of December, and it's pretty much 12 streams of Christmas from that moment on, like every day. So they're going to be, a lot of them are going to just be whatever time I get home from work or whatever we can work out. So I haven't, from now until then, to have some very Christmassy or some additional effects to add into the mix. So thanks again, dude, for doing it. And hey, SG, you want to post that buy me a coffee thing again for Blade? And anybody who maybe the who was it, Raspy, that said his brother-in-law or cousin or something was a streamer, maybe could be your first customer, your first paying customer.
That'd be awesome.
Because this is totally awesome, man. You really gotta. I would love it to see you cash in on something like this, because I think it's super useful, and lots of streamers that have way bigger audiences than me would love it. So, okay, thanks, dude.
Thank you.
See ya. Bye. Okay. Woo, is wLED supported on Raspberry Pico? I don't think so. A wLED is made to run on an ESP device. So it can run on an ESP8266 or it can run on an ESP32. I don't think it can run on a Raspberry Pico. I don't know what processor is on the Raspberry Pico, but probably not. What would I recommend for controlling traditional Christmas lights? I'm working on a candy cane runway with Arduino and 16 channels of relays. I'd love to know how I could have done it better. Wow. You know what, Joey? We did it. That's right. What I would say, honestly, is probably not to use traditional Christmas lights. So what do you have? You have like those C9s, the big ones? Man, you would be so much better off probably with the puck kind of a thing but with that shape, you know? Spaced out a little bit. When you say candy cane runway, so you have them up on the candy canes, it would be really cool to do that with just pixels. But I think as far as if you're doing old-fashioned 120 volt regular Christmas lights, yeah, I don't think there's another way to do it other than just relays. Turn them on, turn them off, because they're just dumb lights. So all you can do is turn them on, turn them off. With pixels, you can change the colors. You can have them dim. You can have them go on and off fast. You can have some of them on, some of them off. Like, you want to do it better? Use pixels, man. Just bought 10-inch candy canes. Store-bought 10-inch candy canes. Oh, and you're just turning them on and off? I was tempted to buy some Home Depot candy canes the other day and just take the stuff out of the inside of them and put these fairy lights inside them. I think that would be pretty sweet, but I didn't do it. I was fortunately more focused. Cut them down and run them with 12 volt AC landscape transformer. Oh. Pixel to AC is a thing. Oh, there you go. What is that? What is pixel to AC, Tech Turtle? Share us thy wisdom, O wise one. The line of boards allow you to drive dimmable high voltage AC outputs from a WS2011 pixel line. The board itself is powered by 5 volts, 12 volts, 24 volts in your existing pixel wiring. No external configuration is needed. The board is plug and play. Mounting holes on the board are suitable for the discontinued CG1500 enclosures. This board features 1 AC input and 9 AC outputs. The board can also be placed in line in a pixel string, as it will output WS2811 data as well. Not only that, but DMX output is also included. You can easily hook up your stage lighting effects straight to this board. No additional configuration is necessary. There you go. Candy canes is definitely a US thing. You guys don't do that, Steve? 10 ESP8266 on the same PCB. Is that what that is? No. Oh, Experienced Lights does it too. Great. Pixel to AC. Pixel to P10. Big buttons. Big round button. Big round button. Pixel Genius controller. I don't know where it is here. Might be it, but anyways, you put the link there. Sold by Experienced Lights. The Pixel to AC3. Why am I not seeing it? Pixel to DMX. Oh, this one. Oh, cool. That I didn't notice it because it has connectors and stuff on it already. Oh, cool. And then you just plug it in. Oh, that's cool. So this thing just acts like, so you bring in this is your data, right? This is your pixel data stuff. And then it just turns on and off things over here when it gets information about turning it on and off. That's interesting. Experienced Lights shorts. That's awesome. What else was I gonna, let's see, was there anything else to go through today? Probably. I hope that was all. I'm going to have some more controllers. We'll hope the website, the website will be okay. It's I changed the host. I'm not sure that's really going to fix it though. James has done a great job for me hosting for a long time, and it's been fantastic to have him available. Had I notified him before I posted that stuff for sale, which I had been doing in the past, we would have not had the problems we had. But to be honest, I'm probably his most needy customer. So it's probably better for him. One giant pixel. Hey, Fat Daddy, how's it going? So some of you guys have received your stuff that you ordered that week? That's all, folks. We should do one of those, right? Real Dynamite. We should do one of those. I am getting hungry and tired, so let's get going. You got your Octa. Oh, good. OVH for hosting. Oh, I'm using Bluehost now. I don't know what OVH is. This transitioning is a pain. It's painful. It's still not quite right, and I still am fairly sure that we're not done with our crashes. I just don't think that we're done with crashing. More tools to fix overloads. Let's hope. But we'll see. I don't know. It's certain. I've gotten spoiled being able to just talk to James and say, "Hey, I need this," or "What's happening?" and he fixes it or he figures it out. And I don't think that the customer service from Bluehost is going to be nearly as responsive as he has been. It's probably impossible to expect that. So, and me not being a very website savvy guy, despite having a store for 3 years now. Anyways, get a big can of nuts for the stream snacks. That's what I do need, huh? Got your stuff yesterday. So happy. Good. Let's see. Didn't get anything. On the other hand, I didn't order anything. Each one of those plugs represents RGB. Oh, interesting. I do use Cloudflare, but not for the hosting. I use them for whatever other thing they do. I think Bluehost is a decently big enough server stuff, but we'll see. I mean, right now I'm on Bluehost. You can put Cloudflare in front of your host to help with the request surges. So that's what I have. I at least I think I do. I do have Cloudflare. Again, I'm a knucklehead when it comes to these things. Just unfortunate, but true. Unfortunate and true. So, all right. I'm going to call up the kids. Let's get ready for sign off. Let me think about next week. We should be able to stream normal next week. I will have company, but they'll all be leaving. So I may be a little bit later than usual, but we should still be able to stream normal time next week-ish. Maybe just a little bit later. And maybe tunneling is what I'm doing with Cloudflare. I don't know. Let's get the sign off going. I'm thinking about actually finishing a product. Any advice? A project. John, I can't give you any advice on finishing a product because I've never done it. I know a lot of things, but I don't know how to finish anything. You guys have a great week. Stay off your roofs. If you're on ladders, be safe. Enjoy Thanksgiving. For all of you that don't live in the U.S., you should eat turkey this week anyways, or at least spend some time with people that you love, being grateful for the wonderful life that you have. That's what this week is about here in the U.S. Right, girls? Right.
Yeah.
Mwah. Okay, how do you want to sign off today? Like turkeys?
Bark.
Gobble, gobble?
Gobble.
Gobble, gobble. Okay. As always, gobble, gobble. Thanks for watching, gobble, gobble, gobble.
Blah, blah, blah.
Until next time, gobble, gobble, gobble.
Adios.
Adios, gobble, 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 gobble. Okay. That's what we do around here. That's what we do around here. Okay, everybody. Have a great week. Thanks for being here. Blade, you're my hero. Sir Goodenough et al. Thank you guys always for your support and for your help. Pixel Heads, let's talk about your logo.
Gobble.
Somebody somebody send it to me in a PM.
Gobble.
Gobble, 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 gobble. Okay, where are we going here? Bye. Let's see.
Gobble, gobble.
Where is the outro? There it is.